Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome to a Wwe 2K22 video, but not necessarily, there's going to be no gameplay. This is a setup video. This is episode 0 of the new series because there are a few admin things to get to talk about during this, and I have been wanting to do a proper series on Wwe 2K22 for a while now. This has been one of the things that have been in the works, I would have to say, since the game came out. It was just trying to find the right time to kickstart it, this, that and the other, and I found the right time to kickstart it. I found my feet on Wwe 2K22 recently, so I have decided to now launch it, to launch the new series. And before I go into the details of the brand new series that will be on MyGM mode, I had to do a MyGM mode series. Of course I had to do one. It's one of my favourite game modes. I had to do one. So without further ado, before we go into this new series, let's show you the intro. That's right, the new series is called Tag Team Turmoil. It will be a MyGM series that was meant to be a lot tougher than it actually is going to be, but hey ho, we're running with it anyway. Yes, the new update really did screw it over, but it's going to be MyGM mode and tag teams only. Current tag teams only, unless they're like legends, so maybe we can get Brothers of Destruction and DX eventually. It depends what you guys want to do in terms of that side of things, but in terms of the initial draft, everything, we can only draft tag team wrestlers, and that is the current tag team roster. Now you might be thinking, don't the women have very little tag teams? Yes they do. That's why I'm including the Iconics. I know some of you might not like that, but I'm including the Iconics. They never split up in WWE. They left WWE, yes, but they never split up, and they're both in the game. So I'm going to do them as an extra bonus tag team. So you might be thinking examples of the tag teams that are in the game that we haven't, and I've got them on the spreadsheet here, that are on the game that we will be using during this series, or we could use during this series. Male and female, and in no particular order, we got the likes of the Usos, the Street Profits, the Dirty Dogs, RK Bro, Alpha Academy, Carmella and Zelina Vega, the New Day, Viking Raiders, Los Farios, I can't pronounce that one, Sasha Banks and Naomi, Natalia and Shayna Baszler, and Legado del Fantasma, and obviously the Iconics, because I'm including them, because otherwise we'd only have 6 women wrestlers, because the women's tag teams aren't proper tag teams, but the male tag teams are, so it's all jumbled up. But basically the premise of this series is this: I can only draft tag team wrestlers. I can put them as single stars, I can put them as tag team stars, it doesn't matter, because obviously the tag team championships are now in the game. So I will have to use them. I will have to use the tag team championships, but I can use single stars, this, that and the other. But I could only use like the tag teams that are currently on the roster, apart from the Iconics again, but trust me on that one. I can only use them. Because of that, the other rosters will have the likes of the Brock Lesnars, the Roman Reigns, the John Cenas of this world. They will have so many people to choose from, and I've only got those. I've only got wrestlers. Many of them are not known single stars. The only necessarily single stars that are possibly in there are the likes of Riddle, Randy Orton, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston are probably the only ones that you would say are already established single stars. You could argue the Chad Gables, you could argue the Dolph Ziglers, you could argue the Montez Fords, but let's be honest, I've been in tag teams for so long now, the fans don't really see them as single stars as much as the others. Because of that, it's going to make the series 10 times harder. We've got to win from that position. The AI will be on hard difficulty. I will tell you the actual brand, etc., and what GM I am when we get there. But this is just the pilot episode. It's not the first episode of the series. We will be going 1 week at a time as well. So it will be going on for 15 weeks. This series is 15 weeks long. Every single week will be the next week's episode and the next week of MyGM mode, with obviously every 5th week being the pay-per-views. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this series. Hopefully you enjoyed the little intro. You'll be seeing that at the start of every video. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. And if you are new here, please do subscribe so you don't miss the pilot episode. You do not want to miss it. And yeah, without further ado, I will see you guys next week for the first episode of Tag Team Turmoil. Wonderful. Happy days. Hopefully they like it.